Big day for a popular spot for locals and tourists alike.
Studio Diner is back open for the first time since the pandemic started. CBS 8's Chris Grow live now with a closer look at this amazing comeback story here, Chris. And they just opened their doors. Any customers ready for a good breakfast yet?
They just opened their doors, and it did appear that they had about 4 friends who just walked in, one of them saying, "I'm so excited for this." And you got to imagine that a lot of the people who work here super excited for this. The people who work in this area super excited for this, as well as some of those who lived here. And again, this is a spot that I used to get to all the time with my wife, whether it was for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. But for the past 2 years, no one has been able to get in because they've been closed during this pandemic. And a lot of people feared the worst, because usually some of these businesses have been forced to close for good. But this time, Studio Diner has a much different story. Their reboot, their sequel, however it is that you want to describe it, is something that looks to be successful. Now, what they've been doing in the past 2 years is trying to improve on their menu, trying to make sure that they could get things sort of jump-started. Take that time, make it worth it. We spoke with the head chef last week, and he said he has a lot of really new, really unique things that he thinks that people are going to be excited for, especially as they come back here to starting today. So they are going to be open with limited hours, 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. Remember, this is a diner that used to be open up late, right? This was the place where if you had the late shift, or maybe you were starting early, this was somewhere you could go to make sure you got that comfort food. They are going to have, again, those very limited hours right now, but I got to imagine things will pick up steam, especially as that excitement continues to grow. Eric and Netta.
Chris Grow,
yeah.
Are you going to be ordering that chicken noodle soup first thing, or
I'm
what?
telling you, that sounds good. I know that was one of your favorites.
Yeah, the chicken noodle soup at 6:30 a.m. does sound like it's going to hit the spot. But you know what? I encourage people to actually go look at the menu online. All of the names of the entrees have kind of throwbacks, obviously, to the movie scene. So a lot of old classic movies, for instance, the Monte Cristos, the Count of Monte Cristo.
Yeah.
So,
Nice.
you know, things like that. And also a lot of odes over to the East Coast as well, too, which, of course, I am from the East Coast. Yeah. So it's always really cool to see kind of that connection here.
Yeah.
We picked the right reporter for this story, didn't we, Chris Grow?
And what's interesting is the owners have a production company too, which is why they're super into the movies and all of that. So it's fun.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, well, enjoy. I know you'll be stopping in there at some point here.
Yeah.